All right, we're here again. Episode 3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Roman numeral 3.
3.
It's the third one.
33. Ewing. Patrick.
That's right. Game on.
So,
New York Knicks.
New York Knicks. You might have noticed in front of Ray and I is a brand new table built of nothing but
blood, sweat, and tears.
hand built from monks within the Himalayan mountains.
Just
handcrafted, if you will.
And then shipped to us.
Shipped to us. Each one of these grains was blessed by a rabbi as well, all the way through. So,
right.
But yeah, we got a new table, and it's pretty cool.
It's pretty dope. It's nice. It gives us some more room for activities.
And also, I will be putting some stuff on the screen, but the instruction manual said, do not assemble using a submachine gun.
Right.
It didn't... I mean, they said it was not use a drill, but
yeah,
you look at the illustration here for yourself.
Oh yeah, it was.
And you can see.
It literally says, "Don't use a power screwdriver." But the picture that was in the instructions was clearly like an Uzi machine gun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, that's not what that is.
Nope, not at all. So it was
so good.
It also said that if we used their product, that we would be happy.
Yes.
With the smiling face.
With the smiley face emoji.
But if we used
the other guys,
the other guy, it had a sad face.
Sad face.
Which we will again. Put
I don't know if you'd read above that, but it also said there was like a plane leaving, and it said you'd have to send it back.
Oh right, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it's like sad face. Send it all the parts back.
Send it back.
But no, it's great. It's good. It's a nice table. Enjoy it already.
It's working out.
Pretty easy
wonderful.
to assemble. Shout out to Amazon.
Shout out.
Thank you guys so much for all the support with episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah, they already know. They already know we appreciate them.
We appreciate you.
We're on 3, so we're gonna keep appreciating you forever, right? So we're moving on to episode 3. Today was a busy day at the shop.
Yeah, it was.
Ray and I were back to back doing sick cuts and tats
all day.
day.
I've been busy as hell lately.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah,
it's real good.
It's been pretty back to back, like throughout the last couple weeks, pretty much. Literally ever since I got back from vacation.
I had a
slam jamming.
Very good day because I was drinking Arnold Palmer iced teas. And for those of you that don't know, Arnold Palmer teas are my favorite drink of all time. The black can, 99 cents. Unless you go to Quick Trip, they're like $1.
Yeah, they raised it to $1.29 or something like that.
Yeah, that's a Quick Trip thing I found
That's a Quick Trip thing.
Not an Arizona thing. It's a Quick Trip.
Well, yeah, because Arizona flat out said that they were never going to bump their price up to like over 99 cents.
They were never going to.
They get like, you got like a fucking buku fucking can.
Yeah, they'll never give you up, and they'll never let you down.
Did you just rickroll everybody?
Yes.
Got him.
But Ray was on vacation. Ray, where'd you head out to, buddy?
The exotic island of Chicago.
For those that don't know, Chicago is about a 14-hour plane ride from here. You got to backpack through a few mountains to get there.
That's right, with a Sherpa.
Swim with some wild hyenas. And also,
swim with wild hyenas.
Steal the crown jewels with a satchel of sand.
That's right. You got to fucking...
So Ray did all that stuff.
I did all that just to make it to Chicago.
All of it. But he got there, you saw some...
Or the rough equivalent, Chicago traffic.
Yes.
Fuck Chicago traffic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All that stuff is made up, but the traffic...
If I see another set of brake lights, I'm going to have a PTSD attack. It's so bad. Oh, it's so fucking bad. No, I went down to Chicago, saw a couple bands. We were planning the trip for a while, and got to see Sleep Token.
Nice,
amazing.
Nice. I've heard them. I don't know any of their music, but I know. I mean, I might inadvertently.
I've been slam jamming it in the old shop.
Right. I've probably heard it, but I can't. I couldn't name one song with them. I have no idea.
They're outrageously good. So good. The live show was fucking perfect. It was nothing like crazy. They didn't have like fucking wacky pyrotechnics and shit like that. It was just like, and they don't talk. Like in between songs, it's only just
this
play
next
the
one
song.
Goes out.
Nope. No corny shit like "Thanks for coming out, Chicago." I'm like, no, none of that.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I hate that shit. It's the same fucking crap, and you're pandering.
Just shut up and
play.
Fucking jam, motherfucker.
I don't care if you want to talk a little bit, because I know like sometimes you gotta like do the jibber jabber while somebody's like tuning and shit, or something gets like fucked up.
Right, but once you get rolling, just
and they did. They played a song, fucking lights go out. fucking lights turn back on, and then you got like a whole new vibe with like the next song. And so all they did was like they lit up like they had the logo like in the back,
Yep.
and that lit up, and like it lit up like different colors, and literally all they had was like literally like laser lights.
Yep.
And these like cool like light bars that were like layered, like going towards the crowd. And those
all the way out into the crowd they went out.
No, there was like 3 of them like from the stage.
Oh, from the stage.
So,
I was thinking like on the ceiling all the way out.
Like they were like basically like boom, 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 like that.
But
and
to
so
the
like
edge
every time it's like something happened, like every time they do like a new song, it was like boom, 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 boom. Like it was fucking cool.
Directing traffic, air control. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. No, that's awesome.
I want to say that's the easiest job in the world, but it's probably not, because if you fuck up, the plane just like falls over or something.
just flying, just so every
coasting out of it, just.
No, it looked cool, man. I saw your photo dump, so it looks great.
Dump.
Looks like you got a good time.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend's photo dump was insane because she'd never been to Chicago before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, it's gonna be fun. Let's have some fun.
Seemed like a great time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Great time.
Yeah, we did that. Did the Shed Aquarium. Fucking shout out dolphins and shit.
I heard you saw belugas.
Beluga whales. I went in completely blind. I had never been to the Shed Aquarium before.
Yeah, if you haven't been to the Shed Aquarium, go. It's sweet. I haven't been there in years, but
it's amazing.
And didn't you go to the science and history industry?
No,
museum?
it was right next door, but we didn't go.
Okay, yeah, that's tight.
We didn't
as
have
fuck.
enough time.
That's tight as fuck too.
Yeah, I guess there's like an all day almost like an all day pass you can get in Chicago. It's called the City Pass.
Yeah.
And for $140 a person, you can get, I think it's like Shed Aquarium, the Field Museum.
Yeah, Field, that's what it's called. Yep.
Yeah, and then there's what is it, like Science and History or something like that, and then the planetarium.
And I also
all 4 of those.
And then as many hot dogs as you can eat on every street corner.
Dude, Chicago dogs are the shit.
They are
so good.
They're so thick. They're like a 93 laptop. So they're like just fat,
thick dog. You know what I'm saying?
Thick dogs.
Thick dogs. Yeah, no, it was a blast. I had a lot of fun, and then after that, the last day that we were there, we went to Chaos and Carnage Fest, which was like 7 bands.
Yeah.
Which is
not
great.
Not Spider-Man World Carnage.
Oh,
for those of you listening.
Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage on SNES with the red cartridge.
Ooh.
That was a good one.
Ooh.
Did you ever play it? I know you played it. You had to played it.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was a great drop, though.
Yeah.
That's a good. Oh, bringing me back.
That and Doom. Doom was the other cartridge that was red on the Super Nintendo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And then the Killer Instinct cartridge was black.
Black.
And then I think that's it. The rest were gray.
Yeah.
Unless he had a bootleg or something, but probably about it.
Yeah, but every SNES cartridge ever had like just the gnarliest like sticker goop on it. You know what I'm talking about?
If we get
like the tape gunk.
If we get okay, I don't remember what we were just talking about because I just went way off the.
Well, yeah, we went way out.
That's fine, but
Chaos and Carnage. And
Chaos and Carnage.
We segued like.
Okay, all right. We'll finish that thought first. Chaos and Carnage was great. Good time.
Yeah, fantastic. 7 bands, fucking, pretty much like an all day thing. It sucked because it started late, but it was still. Oh man, it was super fun. Yeah, all the bands fucking played amazing. I finally got to see a bunch of bands that we haven't seen before, so that was good. They all played amazing. It was just fun. And then, then we came home, and that was pretty much it. But I've been busy ever since, man.
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling. Appreciate you guys for doing that. Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate.
Oh, for real. Thank you, bro.
See my cobra?
See the cobra. Yeah, I looked it up here. It says that Maximum Carnage was red, Killer Instinct was black, and Doom was also red.
Yep.
So apparently Super Famicom had gold ones, I guess, but we weren't cool enough to get that. So
Super Famicom did?
Super Famicom had gold ones, like the Zelda and NES that we got.
Because I know Nintendo 64 went like ape shit with different colors.
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure Tony Hawk Pro Skater was blue.
It was.
Yeah.
And then everything was 64 for no reason.
Yeah, well, it's like we get it, 64-bit.
I
mean,
I
it's
understand.
on the console.
I understand.
You don't have to keep driving it home.
But the residue that was always okay. So I don't really collect. I've been recently trying to minimize things and getting rid of a lot of my collectible things. But
I'm the opposite. I keep buying shit.
But when I used to always, my whole life, always when I'd buy a video game, if it was new, whatever. But if I buy any pre-owned game of any kind, it always had to be sticker free. So I had to peel the sticker off real slowly so you wouldn't get residue on it, and make sure it didn't say like Tom Smith on the back with like.
Why do they all have names on them all the time?
With like a really shitty Sharpie, like.
And it always included like a phone number.
Yeah. Moms are like, someone was gonna find that on the road and go, I better give this back to him.
Make sure you write your name and your phone number on the cartridge in case you lose it.
That's what it was.
Any fucking kid is gonna like take that fucking cartridge and go, oh, I'm gonna call fucking John. Fucking Van Eben Norton.
No,
whatever.
they're gonna be like, man,
they're gonna take it.
Sweet, this is Glover or whatever game it was.
Oh, Glover.
Oh
man, Glover.
Danny. So I would really picky about it, and I actually borrowed my Super Nintendo at one point to my friend Bobbis, and
Bobbis.
I actually shout out to Bobbis.
Love you, Bobbis.
And we went out to I went to get it back from him, and there was actually jelly on the Super Nintendo, like actual jelly, and from then
like flavored jelly,
some kind of jelly. Yes,
Great.
I mean it could have been.
Did you lick it?
No. So from
How
that,
are you gonna know?
From then on, every time I would buy a used,
it could have been jam,
a pre-owned product, I would always make sure it was jelly free.
Jelly free.
So
that's where that came from.
So that's where jelly. Yes,
jelly
I've always been saying jelly for years. That just means it could be Tom Smith, the permanent marker. It could be sticker residue.
Jelly.
It could be the label crooked sideways, half torn off.
Oh my God.
Used game stores were the worst. Because they would always just put labels on there like, oh, this is fine. And they'd put, I don't know where they got their adhesive from, but it was like super mega ultra.
Literally like Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. And it just was like, yeah, good luck ever getting this off. Family Video, put the fucking the label in the center of the disc. You remember that? And it had like the holographic logo all over it.
Yep. I remember that.
Anyway, that's a rant about that stuff.
So if you're going to resell your games, make sure they're jelly free.
Jelly free. Keep them smooth.
Jelly free is the way to be.
That's right.
Smooth with a V. But yeah, dude, fucking, oh my God.
So.
But yeah.
That was a pretty crazy long intro. But let's really get into what we're going to be talking about today. And that is going to be.
We don't have intros.
Yeah, we don't. I lied.
Shame on you.
We just go.
All right. Speaking of just go.
Just go.
This
Pokemon
is.
Go?
We're just. I am going to go. Okay, so my mother. Shout out, Mom. Love you. My mom has an infatuation with the Game Show Network.
GSN, huh?
Yeah.
Great.
You knew the abbreviation?
Dude, Game Show Network.
You down with GSN, bro?
I think everybody 43 has it. Is watching it.
Oh yeah, it's on all the time. But it's great because it feeds my useless information all the time.
Yep.
And we were watching it the other day, and they one of the questions was what the fuck was that show? Oh, Split Second or whatever what it is.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
With I can't remember the host. He fucking hosts like 5 different game shows. But anyway,
was it
one of the questions was, are these real berries? One of the I'm not kidding you, and it was like a yes or no.
Like did it show an image or was it just saying?
No, it was just the berry. It was just the words.
Okay.
Are they real berries?
Are they real berries?
I'm dead fucking serious. One of the options was dingleberry.
No. Like an actual fruit?
It just said dingleberry.
Dingleberry.
And the person goes, clearly, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Wrong. It is.
No way.
Yes, it is.
No,
I looked it up because I didn't believe it.
What? Okay, go ahead.
What is a dingleberry plant?
I'm going to look it up.
Oh, I have it. I screenshot it and put it on my phone.
I'm going to bring it up to check you out. Okay, go ahead.
So, because I was like, there's no fucking way. But yes, dingleberries are real, and they're not poop in your butt. Dingleberries are okay. It says, what is a dingleberry plant? It says Vicinium. I'm gonna butcher this. Erythrocarpum. I probably mutilated that. Commonly known as southern mountain cranberry or bearberry.
Okay.
Why? More rarely as mountain blueberry or dingleberry, is a deciduous flowering shrub native to the southeastern United States.
Oh, okay. I see here now too. So it's saying
Yes.
they saying in the U.S. it's a foolish informal term meaning foolish, stupid, or
Yeah, yeah.
otherwise.
Like quit
And
being a dingleberry.
right, it's also slang to mean exactly what you normally would
Exactly
hear it
what you
for.
think it is.
But it also, yes, is referred to as a type of cranberry of the
Yep.
southeastern U. Wow, it's small,
So it's
dark,
an actual berry.
an actual berry. Dingleberry Punch,
There you go.
Handsome Devil Edition.
If we ever, if we ever get our own like what the fuck are they called? Like gamer sups,
Yeah,
like G sups. If we ever get to like name our own flavor, gamer sups sponsor us. If we ever get to like name our own flavor, can we please have Dingleberry Punch?
yes.
I was like, oh man, I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, there's no way that that's a real thing, and no, sure shit, it's a fucking real thing. So dingleberries are real, and I just wanted to bring that up because why not?
I just for some reason I was just clicking on links of links here,
Yeah.
and it brought me to
Oh no.
instant underpants. Just add water, expand the fit at most adults.
What? Instant under.
Instant underpants. I don't know how or why. I mean, I guess kind of related.
Fuck.
But anyways,
Okay.
yes,
Technology is getting out of control.
Game Show Network is bringing the realness.
Fuck yeah, it is. Oh, dude, I learned so much stupid, useless shit on that from that network. But yeah, man. Fucking yeah. So dingleberries. That's a big one. Not very exciting, but the more you know.
The more you know.
Bing. Oh man, I got a good one. This got requested by what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this got requested for a topic. Something that I'm gonna gripe about this week. Spoilers.
Spoilers,
Spoilers
like when
of anything, of any type of nature.
like when The Force Awakens came out, and instantly there was people driving around with stickers
Yes.
that Han Solo died.
Dude,
Spoilers.
just kidding.
Okay, normally
I know.
it's been like 20 years, so
I don't feel bad anymore.
It's too.
But no,
I-
I was thinking about this the other day because like Alex was saying that she was reading like I don't know all the books that like the girls are reading right now. Like there's like I don't remember ACOTAR I think is what it is. Every girl's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mhm.
But she was like scrolling through like TikTok and stuff like that, and someone didn't even give like a spoiler alert.
just said it
Spoiled
straight
the
up.
entire series for her.
Yeah, because it said like just at a quick glance, like summed it up, and you're like, "Yep, sweet."
Yeah, yeah. Like somebody was just talking about it. Like some content creator was just talking about it, and then all of a sudden, boom, spoiled it.
Sweet.
And she's like, "No, I don't even want to read it."
Yeah, right.
I was like, I can't even fucking blame you. Like whatever fucking happened to like, I feel like this was such like an unwritten rule where like you, like even I feel like when Game of Thrones was coming out,
Okay.
like every time a new episode would come out, no one said shit.
What
No one spoiled a fucking thing. Everyone was like, just watch it.
would you
No
say?
one even posted it on fucking Facebook.
What would you say the safe zone was?
The safe zone.
So when something like when a game or a new movie comes out, what
Yeah.
what period of time do you think is the safe zone where okay, like how I just said Han Solo died, like okay, it's been like 10 years, whatever. Like 2 years, a year, 6 months, like before you're like, come on, dude, if you haven't seen it yet.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it should be like a person-to-person basis, or you're like, "Hey, spoiler alert! I know you probably
or-
didn't read it yet."
Right.
But like, I've even had people like talk to me like, "Oh yeah, I haven't seen this," and I'm like, "Do you know anything about it?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Wow, you never have it spoiled for you?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Cool." There's still people that are getting into Game of Thrones right now
Yeah.
that don't know a damn thing about it, and are not, and people are still not spoiling it for them.
That's good.
I was like,
That's good. Don't ruin
what
the fun.
happened to that unwritten rule?
Yeah,
Why are we like ruining other things for people? Like, oh, you know that game that just came out? Well, someone dies, and you're like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I don't even want to fucking play it now.
There's so many video games now where I'll be playing a new game and I won't even look up anything on it, but I'll go on the YouTube
Mhm.
and there'll be a thumbnail
Dude.
and it'll say blah 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 final boss fight and I'll go sweet
Yeah.
and I
You're like,
instantly
"Great."
know like sweet that's happening later. Awesome.
It's like I swear to God, people have no respect for like the fact that like, hey, we like good storytelling.
Or just put final boss fight of whatever game and then make the thumbnail a fucking not
Default
not
image.
yeah, a stock image of the game cover or something, not
Right.
not give it away.
Yeah, or put, hey, spoiler warning, don't watch this any further if you're reading it or,
Right,
or
or
watching it
something,
or
right.
whatever the fuck you're doing.
Right, exactly.
Like, I can't stand that shit where it's like, I'll be watching like an anime or something, and somebody will fucking, I'll be scrolling through like TikTok, and all of a sudden I'll be like, it'd be like a fight scene. I'm like, God damn it! Like, I didn't even know that person. And like, I'll just like, I don't know. I wouldn't even want to like watch it anymore because I'm like, well, that completely ruins the mystery of the whole thing.
There, it's totally random in my. I don't. I doubt I could. Maybe I could find it if I really looked for it. But
Yeah.
when I worked at GameStop like 10+ years ago, we did. For those who've been in a GameStop, which is probably everybody, you go in and they have those TVs in the corner playing like promotions of people like pre-order this game, blah blah blah, or whatever's coming out. They had generic skits on there of like just people reenacting stupid things to try to appeal to gamers and doing things like whatever, and like this holiday season, don't be these guys, and then, or whatever it was. And it showed two guys on a couch, and it and like playing a game, like pushing 65 buttons at once because all games are like that. Everybody knows.
Oh yeah.
And a guy walked in and he's like, "Hey," and he like turns and looks at the TV and he's like, "You got Terror Shock 5?" And just like just some made up name. And then he's like, "The evil leader of the zombies is your daughter from the future." And like he's like, and he just like obviously totally spoils it for him. And I was like, I don't know why that stuck in my head because first of all, Terror Shock 5.
Terror Shock 5
is
that's the most ridiculous fucking title.
I guess. Yeah.
Much less, why would you make 5 of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's fucking true though. Like, don't be that guy. It's so fucking irritating. That's like standing in the middle of a fucking movie theater, like 2 days after something came out, and just went, "Spoiler! Fucking Dumbledore dies." Fucking some stupid shit like that. And you're like, why? You know what I mean? Like, that's like the dickhead that fucking when Harry Potter came out, like when the books were coming out, and the dude that drove by the lines of people, like waiting outside the bookstores.
I don't know.
Literally was screaming, "Snape kills Dumbledore."
Right. I don't know.
Like, what the fuck,
I haven't
man?
looked it up, but I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest if there's entire like dedicated channels online of people just doing
assholes.
That. Like I used to think it was okay. So like when the new video game consoles came out, like at the time, the earliest one I remember is PS2.
Okay.
So we're old. So we were like 13 when
it's still one of the best consoles ever.
PS2 came out. But anyway, ever since then, these guys
arguably the best.
And here I am giving promotion for them, but that's fine. So it was really annoying to me because they would stand in line. They would get there 3-4 days early, stand in line, wait for the console. Because this was back then, there wasn't pre-orders. You couldn't pre-order anything. You had to just wait. You couldn't just
golden days.
You couldn't pay online and go pick it up in 2 weeks whenever Best Buy sent you your email. It wasn't like that. So you had to stand in line, camp outside, whatever. And it was cool though because people would hang out and play video games with each other. I remember people bringing like portable little TVs outside.
Oh, I remember people bringing
having little grills and stuff, and you weren't supposed to, but everybody.
I remember every time the old Call of Duties would come out, we'd like camp out, and it would like for hours, and someone would have a generator in the back of their car, and they're like. Plug the TV and the PlayStation into it, and we would literally just be playing like in the parking lot, like the previous title.
And the greasiest hair you could possibly.
Oh,
imagine.
So many sweatpants.
So
many sweatpants and just people like just getting off of work, like still showing up in like work clothes and shit like that. Just whatever.
Pizza delivery on the spot. So
I think we legitimately ordered pizza too.
Yeah, and they just bring
at one
it out.
point.
Yeah. so anyway, so these people would wait in line, and obviously because they probably made money off of views and people like me talking about it.
Yeah.
So they would go.
Hopefully they're dead now.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck you.
So they would go grab a console, and they'd be like, "Hell yeah!" Then they would go out in front of the line, open the box, and just smash it on the ground as to many pieces as they possibly could. Just to be like, "Oh, that's funny." Now, at the time, I was like, that's really dumb. I never really thought it was funny. I was just like, that's really stupid. But now it makes me extra mad thinking about it because, and they did it for PS3 and Xbox 360 and et cetera, et cetera.
Well, that's back before they were hard to get.
Especially the Wii. Wii was insane to try to get into.
Oh my god, yeah.
The Wii when it came out.
Dude, I sat outside of Best Buy for like fucking 8 hours in the cold. Like literally in like snow pants and snow boots and the whole fucking 9 yards, just waiting for it to open. And I didn't even know if they had Wiis.
I was gonna say it was at that time because there was times when they would tell you,
Oh yeah.
They would give you a ticket and say, "Hey, we got 50, and if you got one of the tickets, then you could go about your business, come back later."
Yeah.
Otherwise, there was times where they would say, "We don't know if we're getting them or how many we have," so you just
Yeah.
wait in line and you'd have no idea.
Oh, I just waited because I had no idea if they did or not.
But they did that for a Wii, and I just remember watching one where I just saw like a kid in the background like really upset, and
Yeah,
and,
he probably
and-
fucking cried.
right, and I just thought, okay, that fucking kid is waiting there all day, probably fucking cut lawns for the last 2 summers,
Right.
or whatever he did.
Just to save up for one.
Probably super stoked on it to get it.
Yeah.
And realize that Wii Sports is the only good game, but that is here nor there. So so as he is
Wii Sports is goated.
yes, I know Skyward Sword, yeah, it was good, but not with the motion controls.
Motion controls are
Later,
garbage.
right? But when it came out,
The remake was
right, absolutely.
Skyward Sword
So-
was so bad.
So
I'll even argue that Twilight Princess was pretty fucking garbage too.
on GameCube, the GameCube version was better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt super bad for that kid because I was like, "What do you, dude? You could have been now if he's one short, he's not going to get one because you went
No
there
shit.
to smash it." And the same motherfuckers out there too that are like buying 10, 15 of these things,
Yes.
or sending all your family members to every store to buy one just to put them online to sell. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like,
I'm so
go-
glad that that's over.
go be invest your money and fuck people over on Wall Street like normal people do.
Yeah.
okay?
Stop fucking over the average Joe.
Don't steal
Why?
people's fun and entertainment.
It's so stupid. I'm so glad that that's over with now. It took like almost like 2 years for PS5 to be like readily in stock. in stores.
Over 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
bananas. I was like, dude, this is fucked. Like, how long is this gonna happen? Like, it was like, oh, check online. I remember I had to like check online to like, there was like update websites to link
Yeah.
you to all.
Yeah,
these
that
things
just
were
had
gonna
the
get them.
active links to flash if they had them or not.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy, man.
And then there was people making bots to order them instantly. So
Did you see the scam when they were coming out?
I don't think so.
People
Oh,
would-
the picture of.
The picture of.
Okay. Well,
That's kinda funny.
Well, all right, we'll talk about that. That to me is funny, and that's on you, bro.
Oh, 100%.
That is on you. Okay, so for those that are unfamiliar, people would all the time people would put listings online, eBay, let's say, because eBay is the most popular,
Oh yeah.
and they would say PS5 console, and then in parentheses it would say read in big letters.
Yep.
Okay, and then you went down to the description, and the description says this is a photo,
Photo
a
of
picture
PS5.
of a PlayStation or
And so
Tom Green's autograph or whatever it was you're trying to buy, and they would buy it, pay full retail price,
yeah,
or
like $500-600
double it,
bucks.
whatever,
Yep.
and then you'd get it, and then the people would get mad and try to tell eBay, "Where the fuck's my money?" But eBay will always side with the seller because they would say, "Well,
You
the
bought
description
the
clearly says what you're buying," and
the description
it.
would always say picture of PS5.
right,
not
it wasn't
PS5
right,
itself.
right. Yeah, it's kind of a dick move, but it's clearly it spelled it out for you, so that's on you.
Oh, yeah,
for not
100%.
reading.
I think it's a dick move. Like it's obviously it's like an easy score.
Right,
you know,
but that is the only one that I find funny.
Oh,
that I
yeah.
think is like, okay, that's on you, man. That's
Oh
not
yeah,
some
it's just stupidity.
That's
You're
not
weeding out the
someone-
idiots.
smashing something or buying 30 just so they can.
Right.
Uh,
That's like the fucking dude that like. Did you ever see the old eBay posting where the kid was like all upset because he thinks his his grandpa died and they sold his grandpa's soul on eBay? You ever seen that?
That's a thing.
Okay, so this is cool. Yeah, this happened way back in the day. So this family, their grandfather passed away, and the kid was telling the parents like, I'm seeing grandpa like in the house,
Mhm.
and so
Like a little kid, like single digits.
yeah, like fucking like really tiny.
Yeah.
And so this kid was like, yeah, I'm seeing grandpa in the house, like he's here. And so the dad was like, well, what if we and I don't know if like the dad was just like frequently buying shit off of eBay or something like that where this kid knew what eBay was.
Okay.
But he told the kid, he was like, well, what if we sell grandpa's soul on eBay so that he can go to a better place and so he's not here bothering us? And so he literally sold, and he like wrote out this whole description of like
Yeah, right.
of this scenario.
Okay. Yeah.
And so he sold, I'm assuming one of their parents.
Probably like bought the auction.
Yeah, and then
Right.
somebody bought him and they like somebody bought this kid's fucking grandpa's fucking soul. So and then there went grandpa. And then after that apparently it worked because the kid stopped seeing him. So I was like, huh. I wonder, I'm like, clearly it's a small child and I don't believe in ghosts. So
Right.
I'm sure it was just the kid kind of going, oh yeah, okay, he's gone now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you're.
Daddy.
Daddy, I was gonna say Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Daddy.
Go back to watching Peppa Pig, Daddy. But yeah, it's just, oh my god.
No, I never heard that.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. Way back in the day. But yeah, that was I don't know, man, just spoilers.
Spoilers. Yeah, spoilers
Fuck
are
'em.
fucked.
I hate that shit. I hate when people do that. Well, I saw a good one the other day. I don't know why. I literally it's one of those like flashes where you open Facebook and like someone posts like a meme, but it's always a question. And then I closed my phone right away and I went, "Oh no!" Now I'm thinking about that. I was not ready for it, and I don't have an answer for it.
Was it a chicken egg situation? What was it?
No, well, I don't know. It's like a potato situation.
Okay. Who has anyone in the history of mankind ever said potato? Ever?
Wait, are they American?
Anybody ever?
Potatoes?
Potatoes. No one.
No
ever.
one should say potatoes. No
Ever.
one should either say tomatoes either.
No, that's never happened either.
I've heard some people say tomatoes.
British people maybe.
Mm.
Maybe.
Idiots. Anyway, fuck the Brits. Trigger warning.
American English #1.
Yeah.
Woo.
Bastardized English. Woo. If you don't like it, you can get out. No, the flash of proverbial brain damage that I got from Facebook just said "Holy Grail of Anime?" And I was like, "Don't fucking do that to me."
So,
yeah.
But was it supposed to be just a post to get you thinking about it, or was it
what would it be?
Was it like a new show that was coming out and that was their way
it
of
was just a
promoting
question.
It
was
okay.
like what's the Holy Grail of anime?
Well,
Yeah. Now I ruined your life too, didn't I?
You can't. I don't think there's an answer for that.
I don't think there is either. It's because again, it's completely subjective.
Right.
I don't know. I really don't. Like it's been like in the back of my head, like living like rent free.
Thinking about holy grails, holy divers.
Down too long in the midnight sea.
Down too long in the midnight sea. Who's that? It's him, James Cameron.
Can you hear the song?
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Cameron.
Mr. Cameron. But I'm gonna challenge you guys. What do you think that the Holy Grail of anime is?
The Holy Grail of anime.
I don't even know where to start.
What about
like what's like ho ha ho ha above everything holy?
Can we just we can break it down and just
the best around. Nothing's ever going to bring it down.
Nothing. Okay. All right.
How many musical references can we make in
how many?
1 minute?
No.
I don't fucking know. I don't even know where to start. I don't know. Because you could say an entire series is a holy grail.
Well, it goes back to what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
What's my favorite? But I have my favorites, but I don't know. I don't think I could give you an answer because
I don't think I could either.
Like we were talking last time, is there's just too many. You could break them down into different categories.
I mean, you could probably give like, if you break down like even the subgenres of anime, maybe you could do the Holy Grail that way. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the Holy Grail of like shonen animes?
Okay.
I would arguably say Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you could probably do that
because everything was based off of Akira Toriyama's like stuff, like everything, like the structure was based off of everything. So like I would say Dragon Ball is probably the Holy Grail of shonen anime. My opinion, of course, but if you don't like it, eat out. But I mean, like, yeah, then you got like what, like slice of life animes. You got
there's 8 billion.
So many. But yeah, I was like, I don't even know how to fucking start with that. That's a loaded question. I feel like one person would answer it, and it would just be like a list of like responses, like "You fucking idiot! That's not right."
Dangerous thinking. Better stick to your work. There's.
Yeah, but yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, nah, not. I don't know, but it makes my brain fucking do jumping jacks. Speaking of crazy anime shit, did you know? I don't know if anybody else knew this, and I think this has got like privy info, like it just happened. But did you know that My Neighbor Totoro got a sequel?
No, did not.
Apparently,
like officially, legit.
Like officially, and it got shown for the first time, literally just this past week, in Europe.
No.
So yeah, I
Like,
just read this, and
full length?
I didn't fucking fact check this, so you can if you want to,
Okay.
but I saved the
All
thing.
right. What do you mean? If you look at one source, that's all you need?
Yeah, pretty much.
Super reliable.
But no, I read it. So there's a sequel to My Neighbor Totoro, and if anybody doesn't know what that is, Studio Ghibli film, fantastic, awesome. Totoro basically became the mascot for Studio Ghibli. It's basically the big fluffy gray dude that
He's the
side profile.
fluffy guy.
Yeah. Also appears in Toy Story 3 and 4.
Yeah.
But there is a sequel to My Neighbor Totoro, and it's called My and the Kitten Bus.
Oh, right here. I see it.
Yeah. So the film was made in 2002, apparently, and has never been screened overseas until now. This month, it's showing at the Cannes, I don't know, film festival, with Studio Ghibli set to receive, Jesus Christ, the honorary Palme d'Or. I think I'm saying that right. Marking the first time a group has won the award rather than an individual.
Oh, I have seen this.
You've seen the article?
No. I've seen it.
You've seen the
So
movie?
it's not okay. Yes, because
What?
someone right here
The picture is adorable, by the way.
someone right here is saying that is a 13-minute animated film
Oh.
premiered in 2002. It's a sequel to, and there was only 12 of the short films ever made, and they were exclusive to the Saturn Theater, which is inside of the Studio Ghibli Museum in Tokyo, which I have been to. And I remember going in there, and when you first walk in, they take you. You get your tickets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Before they let you walk around and look at the gift shops and whatever, they take you into a room, which is a little like sit down theater, kind of like when you were a kid, and there's like little cushions everywhere. And you sit there, and they show you a film.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that. That's exact because I'm looking at it right now. Definitely saw it.
So you've seen this?
Yes. There was no being that I was in Japan. Obviously, there was no subtitles because it's too bad if you don't know our language.
Pretty much. Well, yeah.
So I had no idea what was going on, but I mean, it's Totoro. So
How inconsiderate of them.
figure, I'm in your country, not my way. So
accommodate me.
So yeah, I did see that, and it was, they're very very tight-lipped, like Nintendo and Apple about those things. Their short films are only available in the theater there. They're never going to be online. They'll never be released as bonus features.
Shit.
You have to be in the theater to see them. Yeah.
Damn. So you saw like an exclusive.
Exclusive. Yeah, I remember.
Holy
Definitely remember
shit.
seeing it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it was cool. I still have.
Yeah, I just saw that the other day because they put it at the Cannes whatever film festival.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is in France. Because I don't know where the Palme d'Or trophy, whatever that is.
I mean, if you look around hard enough, though, there's probably some asshole that was in there and
I'm sure
bootlegged it or something. Which is, come on, man.
The old bootlegs where somebody gets up in front of it.
You hear popcorn shuffling, coughing in the background.
It's always one person going in the background or burping.
Baby's crying.
Always. There's always one in the fucking background. By the way, don't bring your babies to movie theaters.
Don't
do it.
No.
Go home.
Tom Segura has covered that
very well.
Very well. You don't get to go to that movie. That's how that works.
That's how that works. I felt a great injustice that all these babies were ruining movies. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that you
Yeah.
I know you've been to Japan 6 times.
Yep.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so I still have the ticket stub, and the ticket was really cool because the ticket stub was it looked like a negative film cell, like of an animation.
Okay, yeah.
And it had a thick cardboard around it, so it was collectible, so I had it was really cool looking. It wasn't just a generic.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep. So.
That's sweet, man. Yeah, because now I know that they built Studio Ghibli park or land.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what was super cool is that they found that land and they didn't do anything to disrupt the nature around it, and they just made whatever it was work.
Well, yeah, I mean, otherwise it would go against. If you've ever seen any of the films, every one of them is about humans are bad. We fuck everything up, which is accurate.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, it's. I mean, ever get a chance to go there, check it out.
Hell yeah.
But if you don't know any Japanese, too bad.
I feel like is it easy to navigate Japan? Like
Oh,
even if you don't,
100%.
is
Super
it?
easy. Everything we don't know how lucky we are. For the other countries that I've been in my life, we don't know how lucky we are to get catered.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, Americans again. They don't know anything. Let me show you things." You know.
I feel like I feel like a lot of countries cater to us.
Yes.
Where it's like, but if you don't know the language, it's like, well, fuck you.
Yeah, most of the rest of the world and friends and family and people I know from other places are like, I know 14 languages. Okay, maybe not that many, but like for sure 3. Like
Oh yeah.
that's standard, you know.
Oh yeah. I used to talk to this dude from fucking from like Germany, like back in like the MySpace days,
Yeah.
and he was saying that he would have to take he was required to take, I think it was like 5 or 7, I can't remember, years of English.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
they have
And that's the other thing, most of the rest of the world has to learn English. I mean, they may
to. Yeah.
not retain it and know it very well, but like they know probably more than like your average kindergartner does,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
for some reason, like people flip out in this country when somebody's speaking fucking Spanish.
Right.
I'm like, dude, over like a third of the population in this country speaks Spanish.
My favorite is when people go, "I don't speak Mexican." And I go,
That's not a language.
it's a country.
That's a country.
What are you talking about? There's speak American.
I don't speak.
It's not a language.
I hate it.
Uh,
Did you ever notice that whenever you do like an ignorant voice, it always sounds southern?
yeah,
No
yeah.
matter
Another.
what.
I don't know why. It's always has a southern accent.
I do it too. I don't care.
Yeah,
I do it too.
yeah.
100%.
I don't know why. And everybody, you know exactly what you're.
And if you
picturing
sound
in your
smart
head.
for some reason, you put like an English spin
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
You're like,
yep.
hello.
Mm,
Mm,
shallow and pedantic.
I find this meatloaf to be shallow and pedantic.
And if for some reason, if you have poor eyesight, you can repair computers. So you need to. It means you just you have to wear glasses. I can't see well. Suddenly, I understand electronics.
I can't say.
So, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
it's unreal, man. How, but yeah,
Perception is weird.
it's really fun, cool,
I want to go so bad, dude.
super fun champion of winning.
Super. Superb champion of winning. Speaking of which, superb champion of winning.
Mm.
That was it.
More have fun, good time.
Have fun, good time.
There was I remember there
Work
was
long hour, make no money.
there was a PlayStation back in the PS1 days. There was you could take do you remember like if you would get like PAL or not Japanese games, for example.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't play it in the US PlayStation because it wouldn't read the disc. It would say like,
Oh
error.
yeah.
So they had those things where it was like a spring to keep the lid open, and
Yep.
then you would put like an American disc in till it got to a certain screen, and then you'd quick swap the disc out as it was spinning.
Yeah, you could
So
like
it could-
you could like finesse it.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, so those were the thing, and I remember.
Indiana Jones it.
Yeah, I remember at a friend's house in high school, he had one of those, and to play one of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai games.
the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember he had the box for it that he ordered offline, and it said "Have super more fun" on it is what it said. And I was, and that was.
You know what? I
there it is.
will.
There it
I
was.
will have super more fun.
And he did. He did.
Was it have super period more fun?
Yeah, have super more
have
fun.
super
Yeah.
more fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Because if you just said that without the period, like have super more fun.
And have super morphine.
Super morphine?
Mm.
Please no. Please no. Yeah, fucking oh boy. Topics.
Hot topics.
Hot topics.
Best store ever.
Arguably.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever bought anything from there in my whole life.
Really?
I don't think so.
Shit. No, it's just become fucking what it is. I don't know. It's just become like a pop culture store anyway. Boy, we are just all over the board today.
Yeah, I don't really know
This is
where. I don't really
crazy.
know where we're going.
I don't either.
Apologize for the hodgepodge if you're out on your brisk morning walk,
This is an ADHD kid's wet dream.
being productive,
Yeah.
doing something.
Oh, I got a topic that I wrote down actually,
Topic.
and you can look it up if you'd like to.
All right.
That wasn't it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I think I talked about this with you at the shop earlier. Did you hear about the? We're gonna switch topics into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The video game?
Well, the new one that's coming out. But did you know there's 4 new turtles?
Oh yeah, and they have different skin colors, and they're named after
It's like 4
one.
different languages
The word
for the word one.
Word one. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I heard about
it was
that.
super cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until like the other day. But yeah, apparently, there is going to be 4 new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, other than the ones that we grew up and loved. But yeah, so there's 4 new ones. They all look like insanely different. They're not just like like the fucking same skin, but like red mask, blue mask, whatever. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So and then they all look different. They're all like different size and shapes, and like they almost look like all different like breeds of turtle. So I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I don't remember any of their names other than like I think Uno was one of them.
Yeah, I remember that because it's
Spanish.
As an ignorant American, that's all I know.
That's pretty much all I know.
I can't. I don't see anything on it. I'm not sure what you would look up, but yeah, I definitely remember seeing that.
Yeah, apparently it's banking off of the Last Ronin storyline.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like after the Last Ronin. So it's actually was it Casey Jones and April O'Neil's kid is training them.
Okay.
So I was like, well, that's fucking cool, man. Like, so I'm like really interested to read that. I can't remember what the title is called, but yeah, it looked awesome though. But I was like, damn, I'm like, how's that gonna go? Like, what are we doing with that? But I read that the other day and I was really psyched. Not to mention like Last Ronin also is getting a video game. Last Ronin's also getting a live action movie, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I know about the video game.
So-
I know, but it's super early development and
Yeah.
maybe a couple of years. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know much about the new turtle thing, but yeah, that's.
Oh, here we go. I found it. Meet the next generation of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in The Last Ronin 2. So, let me see. Yeah, it's called The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution is the storyline.
Re-evolution.
That's what it's
okay.
called. So, there's Odin, but it's spelled Odyn. Yi, Moja, and Uno.
Okay, does it say what languages those are?
It is. Oh wait, they're not all guys either. So Odin and Uno are brothers, and sisters are Yi and Moja.
Yi?
Yi and Moja.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
They look cool as hell.
Uno is Spanish. Odin is Russian.
Oh, okay.
Yi is Chinese.
Okay.
And Moja is Swahili.
Wow.
That's
Wow, they went all over the board with that.
Quite the mashup there.
That's cool, man. I'm looking at the picture of them right now, and we'll throw up the picture that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But these guys look fucking dope, man.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
cool. Now they're like all gonna have like their own cool I mean, they all like had personalities to begin with anyway, but now it's gonna be like all over the board. Look at that bruiser, man.
Secret fact that
Beast.
other turtle fans may not know is you could tell the difference between them because they had different colored bandanas.
Spoiler.
If you didn't know that.
But question is, which one was your favorite?
That's.
I mean, you only have 4.
I'm gonna go with Michelangelo and take the generic way out, but probably.
That's generic?
Yeah, because well, first of all, no one likes Raph because he's an asshole. But I mean, maybe that's why people like him. Leonardo's always just has swords.
That's my favorite.
Well,
Raph.
Well, because he's an asshole, probably.
Well, I mean,
To a degree, but
to a degree.
his sassiness.
Oh, he's anger issues.
I thought it was so cool when he yelled "damn"
Damn!
really loud in the first turtle.
Oh, when he loses his
Yeah,
side.
when he's trying to, he like gets hit by that taxi and is rolling over it when he's chasing
Oh, yeah.
Casey Jones. I was like,
Here's a crazy.
he swore.
Yeah. Whenever he loses anything. Damn. You know what's crazy is each person who was in one of those in the turtle suits have a cameo in that movie.
Oh, like
the
just in the
guy,
background,
the guy, because like obviously the voice actors were different than the people in the suits.
Right. Yeah.
The dude that's in the backseat of the taxi,
Mhm.
That's the guy who was in Donatello's suit.
Oh, like the actual.
Yeah, he's like,
people
was that a giant turtle?
that could actually fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
goes- and
okay.
the taxi driver's like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the guy that was in Donatello's suit for the movie was in the back of the taxi that Raph rolls over.
Okay.
Yep. No, Raph was my favorite. And I don't know why. I don't know. He's a fucking.
What about Uncle Phil playing Shredder in the animated series? The voice of Uncle Phil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Uncle Phil's voice. whatever his real name. His name's obviously
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince and his wholesome lyrics. Yeah, Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was
Oh, I didn't know that.
voice of Shredder in the
In the
animated
OG series?
Yep, the '80s one. Yep.
Okay, I guess that make. Okay, now I can like almost vaguely hear it in my head.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Birth name Uncle Phil.
That's it.
Philip Banks.
Credits.
No.
Credits.
Philip Banks
Uncle
is
Phil.
James Avery. Rest in peace.
James Avery. That's what it was.
2013. Rest in peace.
What a fucking beast. That guy was awesome. But I don't know why. I think going back to that, like Raph was like always my favorite, and they even said that in like multiple sources in the comics and stuff like that, if Raph would have just been able to like stop letting his anger issues like get the best of him, he could have led and beaten Leo.
Yeah.
It's like even Splinter says it. It's like if you learn how to harness your anger problems, you would be the leader of the Turtles.
Done.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like Leo because he was too much of a Boy Scout.
And you can't harness his emotional content.
Emotional content.
Can't do it.
But I don't know. Fucking Raph was the cool man.
He was, but kind of a wiener.
He was.
So
Donatello was a wiener.
Donatello was a wiener, but he
Total
made
weenie.
but he made a bunch of fresh stuff.
He did make. Oh yeah.
My favorite thing is
He did make the turtle van.
is like you need to wear these costumes and hats and coats and stuff when you guys go outside. And then they're flying in the turtle blimp that says "Turtles," giant, biggest letters ever.
The turtle.
In the
blimp,
van, turtles.
Or the van, yeah.
Yeah,
the
just
most inconspicuous van ever.
But when you go outside, wear these hats.
Right, yeah. Make sure you put on this giant fucking trench coat.
Yeah.
So you can go to the movie theater.
Or order whipped cream and bananas pizza or whatever you get.
My favorite is when him and Casey Jones run into each other, and the first thing Casey goes, "Are you a punker?" I hate punkers.
Yeah, you're a punker.
Like,
yeah.
what the does that? In what world does this giant turtle look like a punker?
Yeah.
A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me you didn't pay money for this.
Mm-hmm.
2-for-1 sale, pal.
If you haven't seen the Turtles movies, go watch it, especially the first
so
one.
Good. It's the best.
Not the new CGI, 3D fighting, whatever. There's a time and place for everything. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying.
It's not bad.
The one from 1990 is insanely good.
The new one is okay.
I haven't seen the newest one. That's the Seth Rogen one, right?
Yeah, that's the
I haven't seen it yet.
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, Mutant Mayhem. You're
Is
right.
that the new one? Yeah. It was okay. I saw it. I don't know. I'm like a purist when it comes to turtles because I grew up on that shit. Like that was like my fucking go-to. Like I had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle wallpaper in my room, and a bedspread.
I think we
and
all did.
sheets.
Yeah, I had sheets. I had the bedspread. I had
all
the
the
figures.
action figures.
Yeah,
I
we
had
all did.
all of that shit.
We all.
I think turtles will always go down as like one of the coolest things ever. But yeah, I mean, the new one was okay. I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was. I just have a problem when they keep changing weird shit when they don't need to. It's like the most minuscule crap, but it's like, dude, you can do continuity. It's fine. Like you can keep rolling with that.
This is how why we're all over the place. Our brain works.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about turtles.
Yep.
So obviously you think about pizza because it's the turtles and that's what they eat.
Yep.
And then when I thought about pizza, I remembered a thing I learned not too long ago that blew my mind, and I'm gonna tell you. So,
Oh, no.
do you know the guy who was president of Nintendo of America for a long time?
What the fuck is going on?
His name is Reggie Fils-Aimé. Do you remember that? Do you know who that guy is? I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So he was president Nintendo of America from 2006 to 2019.
Okay.
Obviously, you've seen him on like Nintendo Treehouse, all that stuff.
Mhm.
That guy was the guy who created the Bigfoot pizza that used to be at Pizza Hut back in the day.
Oh my god.
The same. Why?
What?
Ever? How did that happen? I don't know. But that's the same dude, which is crazy and crazy.
So the dude that like Nintendo guy fucking created the Bigfoot pizza.
Yeah, because he was in marketing for Pizza Hut before he got hired from Nintendo, or in the Nintendo later.
Oh, okay. So you're saying he created that and then went to work.
Yeah,
for Nintendo.
right. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
I
not
was like, he did that while working.
No,
for
it's not like he
Nintendo?
was working for Nintendo and thought,
What
you know
the
what would be a cool
fuck?
pizza idea? No, because he was always in
Is that
marketing.
like a conflict of interest?
Yeah, always in the no. And I was just like, huh. Try to
Weird.
one up that guy's career. Good.
That guy's resume is
Good.
wild.
Yeah, and his name's Reggie Fils-Aimé. So
Former employment. Fucking Reggie Fils-Aimé.
it's like
Worked for
those
Nintendo, made the fucking Bigfoot.
Right. It's like those generic memes that you see. It's like, well, why should we hire you? Well, I worked for Nintendo and invented the Bigfoot. Say no more.
Like, yep, that's it.
Say
no more.
Say no more.
When can you start?
When can you start?
That's bananas.
Yeah.
How the Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, this is. I would apologize again. Like, this is wild. We've had a long day.
Yeah, I don't know where this is going.
I told him I was just pulling topics out of my ass. So
yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We were gonna have a guest on today, but just didn't work out. But that's okay. We'll have a guest soon.
We are lining up some guests though. I've been talking to quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna name any names. I'm gonna leave it mystery. But yeah, I've got a couple people lined up. If you're interested at all and you want to be a guest on the show, do 30-40 minutes, just talk about anything you want to talk about your business, plug your whatever. We're here to put a platform out there for lots of our boys and girls and peoples.
Right. There's no topic that's off limit. So whatever you want.
Other than the stupid political shit I don't want to talk about.
Well, yeah, political stuff, whatever. But if you want to talk about how you raise donkeys or something, I don't know. Cool.
El burros.
El burro. We'll do it.
We try so hard to be bilingual in this show.
We're getting better at it.
It's getting there, slowly but surely.
Yes.
But yeah, like just hit us up. Send us a message if you want to do an episode with us. We'll work out some times. I think Ben even said that we should just bring our podcast stuff to the bar and just do a podcast from the bar.
I mean, I'd have no problem doing it at all.
Which would be fun as hell, actually.
Yeah. Hear clanking and shuffling and.
Should we just grab the whole thing? So just hold them like
hacking in the background and nothing is worse than a men's bathroom.
Where? Anywhere,
dude. Okay, well, especially at sporting events because it's just like a trough.
It's great when you first get there, but by the end of it,
my friend Ryan and I have talked about this many times. So I've never been in a female bathroom. Not female. I don't identify as female. Whatever. So I have no reason. But anyway, so from what I hear in the female bathrooms, there's all the jokes about how there's couches and it just smells like lavender and moonlight path or whatever in there.
fresh linen.
So all that stuff. But every men's bathroom ever, for some reason, if this is you out there, please stop doing this kind of stuff. We all have to piss and shit. I get it. I understand. But
they wrote a book about it. It's called Everybody Poops.
That's right. Bestseller, New York Times.
But I'm Catholic. Oh, then that's concentrated evil coming out your back. So.
Yes. But if you go to the bathroom, just go in there and do what you got to do. When you take your belt off, you don't got to go. Just stop. Just stop doing that kind of stuff. And when you don't need to breathe super heavy. You don't need just let it go.
How is everyone gonna know? If I gotta go.
And there's so much hacking and wheezing and just, dude, it's the worst. It's just. That's
every bathroom I've ever been in, ever.
Dude, because you've been in men's bathrooms, and that's all it is.
Oh, it's all the time. I wonder. I honestly, I wonder how the women's bathroom is, because I'd feel like it's not anywhere nearly as gross.
It can't be. There's
no way.
There's no way women go in there and go. There's no way. No way, dude. It's candy corn Oreos all over. There's no way.
Those candy Oreos.
There's no way that happens.
No way. Guys' bathrooms are so fucking gross. It's gross from like, I don't know what the fuck people do in the bathroom. Just pee, just poop, just do whatever you gotta do. Like
that our bathroom here, for example. Like it's
fine.
Some people sometimes. I mean, you'll clean the shit out of it, and then like 8 seconds later, someone's like, "Your bathroom's gross," and I'm like, "Well, sweet," because people use it all the time, and I can't constantly be in there.
We need the fucking bells like they have at Quick Trip. They literally have like a timer every hour. They have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, to go check it. Yeah. Yep. Well, you and I think don't have that kind of time here most of the time. Anyway,
no, pretty much.
Not gonna happen. No. Maybe if I could afford to pay somebody to just stand there all day with a towel.
Just stand, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
A bathroom attendant.
Yeah. So.
For real though, like fucking guys' bathrooms are so fucking gnarly, and I feel like everybody that walks in there is always like, I don't know, like especially when you go to like big shows and like venues and shit. Oh my fucking god! Like everybody's drunk, So it's just 1,000 times worse.
My friend Kevin one time told me that he'd rather at the rave, which is for those the venue in Milwaukee, which is it's the worst, crustiest thing.
So gross.
He said he'd rather get abducted by aliens than than even pee in the bathroom at the rave.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Last time I went in that bathroom, I peed in like the corner stall, which was is the sketchiest stall ever, by the way. It's like the corner of the bathroom.
Yep.
The fucking wall panel was missing.
It's
like
even
next to me.
Have you been in those ones that have troughs?
Oh yeah,
like instead of urinals,
like
it's just
sporting events.
Yeah, it's just a giant trough, and there's just wieners
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, and it's just
yeah, because it's just a metal fucking trough, and like there's for some reason there's just ice in the bottom of it.
Yeah, well, I mean that's probably to
But-
cut down on the
Oh yeah.
funk. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and then every time someone goes, you can hear that that like hollow tin sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop making those.
Yes.
Just give us all our own fucking urinal, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, oh man, the rave bathrooms, like you said, those are so gross. So gross. I like that venue. I hate their bathrooms. If you can get in there like when the event first starts, it's fine. 1 hour later, it is destroyed. Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's so bad.
You and your $6 cup of water,
Oh my god.
walk in there.
That place will never close because they charge that much money for fucking water.
Yeah, right. And what are you gonna do?
A domestic beer is $12.
I mean, you're there, so $1 an ounce.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
A domestic.
That's a lot.
Like half the beer in Wisconsin, in the
Bawassa,
Bawassa.
Bawassa and Miller.
I heard somebody say Budweiser the other day.
Budweiser. So they emphasize the wrong syllable.
Yeah, they put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
That's another thing that I hear people do.
Budweiser.
And I call people out for saying it because it sounds silly.
Hmm.
Saying the wrong syllable.
It's wrong emphasis.
Yeah, like potato olays instead of potato olays from Taco John's.
Potato olays.
Don't say it that way.
Potato olays.
Don't. Potato olays. Just yelling.
Potato olays. I don't know why that's so fun. The fucking what was it? The Christopher Walken one.
What?
Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, Foo
Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Yeah, so stuff like that is.
Oh yeah.
I don't get mad about it. It's just funny to me when I hear people say it.
Budweiser.
Going to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, stop
hate
it.
Oh, it's the worst. I feel like my brain's shutting down. I hate that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
I don't know why I have to say it louder.
Yeah, it's not. You don't have to say it louder. That's not. It's just the area.
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble.
Just
Everything has a question. Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble.
When I worked at Hollywood Video, I know I keep bringing up things. When I did this, when I did that. Yeah, well, this is my show, so deal with it.
Ha ha.
So, ha ha. But when I worked at Hollywood Video a long time ago, I did. A friend and I, coworker and I, did the whole day where everything we said to everybody was in the form of a question. The entire shift. That was the rule. We had to go through it. So everybody that came in, everybody that walked in the doors, welcome to Hollywood Video, and like, are you ready to check out?
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Which is a normal question, but
yeah,
your total is $396. So it just.
Oh my God, that would.
Which is.
I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
Right, we got through it from what I remember.
I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I'd be like cracking up halfway through.
Yeah, so.
I would do it one time, and I think whoever I was with, I think somebody would be behind me already laughing, and then I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. It was
I wouldn't be able to do it.
It was a really good time.
Welcome to Hollywood Video.
Welcome to Hollywood Video. I remember also forgetting I was at work a lot, and I would just pick up the phone and go, "Hello," and so people would go, "Is this the?" They're like, "Oh yeah."
No, this is Luke.
Is this Hollywood? No, my name is Luke.
Luke. Yeah, I'm like pretty cool with that. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Do you have the latest copy? No, this is Luke. Beep.
There was a lady.
Click.
There was another time too when Tom Cruise's smash hit War of the Worlds came out, and took the world by storm.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes, and there was a large lady, who made me look like a malnourished person in there looking. She came up to the counter and she was like, "Do you have a copy of War of the Worlds?" And I was like, "No, we don't," because I knew we were out because we had the return box and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll browse around. Maybe someone will drop one off while I'm still here because that happened all the time."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, cool. If it does, I'll hold it for you and I'll let you know." And right when I turned around, my same friend that I worked with, that was with the question thing, he goes, "What did that lady want?" And I went, and like right before I could open my mouth, he went, "A sandwich?" And I was just, dude, I lost my mind, dude.
A sandwich.
A sandwich? Like that's what she was.
Like that's the only question she had.
Excuse me, rental store. Do you guys have sandwiches?
Excuse me. Do you guys have a sandwich?
Yes.
I think we should do that to every store we go into. Excuse me. Do you have a sandwich?
No specific kind, just a sandwich.
Sir, this is a Kinko's.
Sir.
So no then.
This is where we load trucks to distribute newspapers, so you don't have sandwiches.
So no to sandwich then.
Just to be clear.
Do you have a vending machine with sandwiches? Sandwich?
So many dumb stories.
Oh man.
Why does my mind work such a way?
I don't know, man.
That
was really good.
Yeah. Constant movie references, off topic nonsense.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's how it works. What are you doing here,
Devin? What are you doing here?
If you've never seen the Californians on SNL, go look it up.
That's been an all-day thing at the shop today.
What are you doing here? And if you've ever met anybody from California, that's
This
exactly
episode is so cursed.
that's exactly how they all talk and act. It's perfect. Not everybody, of course, but
what are you doing here?
But a generalization. It's funny.
Oh, it's so good. The valley girl or boy accent.
What's that SpongeBob where he's like, I can't understand your accent. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
He's like, oh, which way to? And he's like, why didn't you just say so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're at what is that? Rock bottom.
Yeah, rock bottom.
God damn.
Good stuff.
I think we should just label this episode "Word Vomit."
Word vomit. That's exactly
This is
what we're
bananas.
gonna do. We came in non-prepared,
though.
especially for you guys. We did nothing in advance. Didn't even think about it for a second.
Nope.
Here it is.
Here it is. We built this table, and that's all we had into us.
We got it done though.
That's right. This is what overworked and underpaid looks like. I want a shirt that says that. Like that hat.
What was that hat? Dude, read it. What was that hat?
I have an obsession with finding like really just out of pocket like shirts and hats and stuff.
That's
and I sent Luke one the other day. I think it's in Korean, but there's just like a star on top of it, but it says whole day I'm fucking busy, only get few money.
Only get few money.
Only get few money.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is that it's posted by an Instagram called Good Shirts, and it just says Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Get few money.
Dude, I've honestly sat online for like hours.
Looking at
bugs, shrimps as bugs, fucking just cursed fucking shirts that like you probably shouldn't print. Just the most stupid shit.
Born shit, forced to wipe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like this fucking gem. Air will be bud.
Is that just a dog with like
it's Air Bud,
an oil refinery in the background?
It's supposed to be a playoff of There Will Be Blood.
Oh, okay.
But it's Air Will Be Bud.
Air will be bud. Okay.
I sent that the other day to somebody, and I was like, God damn it. Like, I kind of just I want an entire wardrobe of just cursed fucking shit. Oh, man. Anyway.
I think we better stay ahead of ourselves.
I better not.
I'd better not. Make ourselves look even dumber than we are and get fewer subscribers than we already have.
Yeah, that's all right. Maybe this will reach a target audience of ADHD kids like us.
It could. Maybe if we name our some internet show something internet sounding, like Who Forgot the Waffles. Like who forgot the waffles is definitely an internet sensation.
The thumbnail would just be like,
Yeah.
waffles question mark? God, just anything to for clickbait.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we're gonna probably wrap this one up. It's about the same time as we had for our last episode. So I think
1 hour 10 minutes.
Not bad.
Few money, many work.